Okay, you know what's going to happen, so don't be dumb.
It's cover 2 out of empty. Unless it's third and a mile or last play.
So, hier bei mir ist jetzt der Patrick Steenberg, der Organisator von Global Football. Das ist die Organisation, die das Ganze hier veranstaltet. Und der war auch selber schon Footballspieler, jahrelang. Und ja, da komme ich auch schon zu meiner ersten Frage. Patrick, may I call you Patrick?
You better, yes.
Okay. You've been a football player yourself.
Yes.
You've been quarterback at Notre Dame. And could you perhaps tell us a little about your football career?
Wow, I have to think back a long time, but it was, I had a chance to play in a very good high school program in Western Pennsylvania. And from there, I earned a scholarship to University of Notre Dame and played for Ara Parseghian, one of the most famous coaches ever, in the early 1970s, and got to play in the Cotton Bowl once and in the Orange Bowl and some other very big games. Sadly, I got injured my senior year, so I had a dream that I thought I would play in the NFL, but the injury took that away. But it was wonderful for me. It helped me to get a very good education and taught me a lot about discipline and teamwork when I was a young boy.
Okay, we're here today with Global Football. You're here today
Yes.
with Global Football. What is Global Football?
Global Football is a business I started in 1995, really with the idea of getting amateur players, young players from high school, college, and youth together from different countries, learn other cultures, experience other places in the world, and then get to play football against other young boys from other parts of the world, and really to share the sport, but to share more about culture and people and history of lands. And we've been very fortunate. Since then, I've done games in 18 different countries around the world, from Japan to Russia to Mexico and lots of places in between. And next month, we're going to do the first game ever on the continent of Africa. I'm taking a college team from the United States and a all-star team from Mexico, and we're going to play in Tanzania, which will be an exciting event.
Okay, so why did you decide to come to Germany this year and play in Rothenburg for 3 days and train?
I come to Germany whenever possible to see Martin Habelt.
Okay.
Martin's an old friend of mine, and every year we bring teams to Germany, usually at the college level of the Division III U.S. college, and we've been here, I don't know, maybe 10 times in the last 14 years or so. But with my business, a lot of times I have 2 or 3 teams going around in different countries, so I'm not always able to come myself. And personally, it's been too long since I've been back to Rothenburg. But I'm happy to come here. And then also we're playing our game in Munich with the Munich Cowboys junior team. So this is a great place to come first before we travel down to Munich.
Okay, so the game will be on April 16 in Munich. And what are you up to next? What's the next event you're planning right now?
Yes, our game will be Saturday afternoon in Munich, and this is all a high school group of players that are all seniors in high school. Last year they're 17, 18, 19 years old. So for many of them, this will be their very last football game. Some of them will go on to play in colleges, but for about half of them, it'll probably be their very last game. So it'll be an emotional moment for them. And then after this, I'm planning the game in Africa in May. And then I've also got 2 college teams coming over to Italy in the month of June, and I've got one also going to Austria in May. So we have a number of events getting ready for at the same time. And then at this time of the year, I also plan trips for next year, and I'm sure we'll bring somebody back to Germany.
Okay, so good luck for the game and your next events, and thank you for the interview.
Well, thank you for having us here in Rothenburg.
I love you guys. Stop yelling. This stuff. Oh my God. What up? It's on. Did you get my full face? Yeah. Nice. Are you recording the game too?
Right? We can't. Hey, you guys just match up. Now, don't. If you've talked about banjoing and
No.
Okay. Your coach will tell you how to do this.
Das ist ein Spieler vom Global Football Team USA. Und ja, what's your name?
Dylan Furrier.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Tucson, Arizona.
And what's your position in the team?
I play linebacker, fullback, and I'll probably be punter too.
Okay, how did you get into the team? What did you do?
I tried really hard, and luckily I had good coaches who recommended me. And then luckily I'm lucky that my parents could send me here to Germany and pay for it. So.
Have you been to Germany before?
I've never been overseas before.
Okay, and how do you like it?
It's really nice here. It's really clean and people are really nice and stuff.
Have you seen anything of the city, Rothenburg?
Yeah, it's great. It's a great medieval city with, good walls and stuff.
What's your feeling about the team?
I think we're going to be doing good. We've been hanging out a lot. There's a lot of good guys in this team. We got good chemistry and then just good football players, so I think we'll be good.
When is your game, when you're flying back?
Our game's on Saturday in Munich and then we're flying back Sunday.
Okay, so thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thank you. Hey Mom and Dad, sorry I couldn't be texting you and stuff because I don't have my phone. I've been trying to use the Wi-Fi here, but I'm having a really great time. The guys are really great, Coach Kern's great. Everything's been really fun. We've been playing a lot of football, so thanks for giving me this opportunity. I love you guys.
Right? Okay, let's go. USA.
Let go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let go!
Okay, ich stehe jetzt hier mit zwei weiteren Spielern vom Global Football Team USA. And yeah, perhaps you can tell us your names and what position you're playing.
I'm Eric Klein. I play linebacker and wingback.
Phil Wellington. I play middle linebacker and fullback.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, and how long do you play football?
I've been playing since I was 3 years old.
Wow, I've been playing since I was 10.
Okay, and why did you start playing football? What was so interesting about the sport?
My dad brought it up to me, and ever since I was born, I had a football in my hand, so it just grew on to me, and I just loved it ever since I was born, so I just wanted to play it.
And you, why did you start?
I just saw a bunch of kids playing it, and it looked real fun, so I just started to, get into it.
And how did you get into the team here?
One of my head coach at Episcopal Academy in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania, he's assistant coach, Bill Gallagher, and he invited me up, so I couldn't deny it. It's Germany, so.
Pretty much the same thing. My high school coach, he's assistant coach, John Story, and like he said, I couldn't deny it. It's a one-in-a-lifetime chance.
How do you like Germany?
It's beautiful. It's really nice. Everyone's nice. It's clean. It's beautiful. Love it.
I just love it. I like the atmosphere and the people and the towns. It's really nice.
Okay, what do you feel about the team? Do you think you're strong enough to beat the Cowboys?
Yeah, we have a lot of great players, great talent. And I think over the past 2 days, it's only been 2 days, and I feel like I've become real good friends with a lot of the kids. And everyone knows each other, and we all laugh and have fun. Everyone's a good football player. So, I mean, if we can put it together in the next few days, we should come out with a W.
Your opinion?
I think that we become real strong. We bonded together, and I think that with that togetherness and our size and depth, that we can come out with a W.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you want to say? You want to greet your family or something?
Hi, Mom and Dad. I love you. I'll be back soon.
Hi, I want to get a shout out to my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, and all my friends back at home.
Okay, thank you guys. Good luck. Ich stehe jetzt hier mit dem Head Coach vom Team, Jeff Scarron. Mr. Scarron, can you tell us a little bit about the team and the players?
Well, it's a great group of true students from the United States. These are great representatives of our academic system, and they're kids that know how to behave in a foreign country and can come over here and appreciate the lifestyle and what they're seeing and bring back some of the things that they see to the United States and tell other kids in their schools about how wonderful the German people are, how great the culture is, and how much they enjoy being over in Europe and seeing a completely different lifestyle.
How old are the players?
Most of them, they're 17 and 18 years old, and they're high school seniors in our country. And of course, the high school means a little bit different, in the United States than it does in Europe. The high school is all the kids of 14 to 17, 18 years old, all go to high school. But these are excellent students and also good football players.
How do you think the game's going to be in Munich?
Well, we don't know anything about our opponent, and we come over here to play football, but also to have a good time and learn about the culture. And we hope we do well in the game. That's a real bonus if we can perform well. But the true mark of the Global Bowl is to come over to a foreign country and have the U.S. students exposed to a completely different culture and lifestyle, and to bring back to the rest of the world how enjoyable it is and how great sports as a political tool can be. I mean, it really is true that we could build a lot of bridges together with sports being the thing that brings us all together, because we all enjoy sports.
Yes, and I think it's a very great thing that you're doing. But you're not only head coach, you're also an athletic trainer. Can you tell us a little bit about your work there?
Well, I've been working with athletes of all different sports for many years, and I would like to work with Martin at City Fitness and train some of the athletes over here and some of the players from the Franken Knights and some of the other sports. And athletic development is something that's grown in the United States a lot in the last 10 years and all over the world. And it's the concept is to try and take athletes who are not necessarily great athletes, but to improve their skills so they can compete and enjoy a sporting life, also, and do it safely.
Okay, you also have athletic training today with some youths. What are you going to do with them?
Well, we're going to work on balance and agility. We don't have a lot of time, but I just wanted to expose them a little bit to some of the modern training methods so they can improve their balance and speed and explosive movements, which is what sports are all about. And like I say, this is something that even normal average athletes can improve on greatly and become very competitive if they know what they're doing. And this has been a little bit slow developing here in Europe and in Germany, and it's something though that's very, very popular now in the United States. So I think that by going to City Fitness and exposing some of these athletes, that maybe this will spread also.
Okay, thank you, and I wish you have a nice day here in Rothenburg, and good luck for the game in Munich.
Well, thank you very much, and let's hope that the weather stays so nice as it's been the last few days, because we have several kids from Arizona and coaches, and this is like winter to us. So as it's a little bit of adjustment, but the last few days has been beautiful, and this is my 6th trip to Rothenburg, and I really enjoy the city, and the people have a lot to be proud of here. It's a wonderful, wonderful city.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Gordon.